Welcome back to another episode of The Ultimate Iron Man. I'm here at Blast Furnace because we actually got 400 gold ore from the Elven Crystal Chest, so I was using that up, and it got us very, very close to a smithing level, so I figured I would just finish it up real fast. We might even, I think I might be able to done in one inventory. The gold got us very, very close. You can see I was kind of just dropping it along the floor there, so not enough to make from just that, but we should have enough to actually smith the stuff itself. I don't remember the exact rates, but this should absolutely be enough. 250. Okay, actually maybe not absolutely be enough. This is going to be, is we getting it in one? I don't know, I'm rambling here. This is not nearly as smooth as an intro to this video as I want it to be. There we go, 76 smithing. We can do stuff. Crystal tools now. I think if I had this level, I could have not had a boost for my crystal shield, but it wasn't that expensive. Anyway, I mentioned earlier this episode is going to be the getting rid of things episode, freeing up space in the inventory, making it so we can manage stuff easier, all that jazz. There's gonna be some skilling, some master stash units, stuff like that. Starting off, I'm going to go over here to, I'm going to go over here to spend some money that we already spent. 750k down the drain. But I think we can just use this anvil right here. Yes. Since we already got the diary, we don't need to worry about making it at the right spot. So, dragon square shield. And I forgot, actually, I was just going to go throw this in the stash unit, because I know you need a boater, but you also need a split bark body, so I figured just no better time than right now to head over to Shades of Morton, try and get some split bark. We need two of them. We need one for this and then one for the granite shield, which we also have in Hispori. We're getting close. We got 3 fine cloths already, and we also just got our first lock, which is from the most recent update to this. We can attach it to this broken coffin and be able to hold some remains, so that's pretty nice. Saves some inventory space. We've up to 6 cloth now and 30 chests, already 75% of the way done. We got 3 in a row from gold keys. Every now and then you get gold keys, but half of these are from silver and half are from gold, I think, so far. And you used to have to take these to the wizard, the guy on the top of the wizard tower, but I think now in a new update, can we just use it like this and go ahead and craft it ourselves? Yeah, we can. Look at that. So we've got a split bark body now. Actually looks pretty cool. I'm sure there's some fashion scape you could get with that. But we're going to go ahead and make the stash unit with this, the dragon square shield, and one of the boaters, which we have many of. We'll have to see which one. Probably a red one. That would probably go with the shield. Not that it matters at all. Well, this was a hike to get here. You had to run all the way along this wall here, up and around, and there's fire watches here that can stop you. I only got stopped once though, but I think for being a master stash, it is probably worth it. Probably one of the easier ones. Unless you have to fight somebody. I don't know. I've never gotten far in a master at all, so I'm not very familiar with them. But yeah, so long, Dragon Square Shield. I'm not gonna miss you that much because I had to buy you twice, but that was mainly due to my own stupidity. Bang, there it goes. And we got all the last ones we needed. We even actually got one more in my last inventory. So let's go ahead and get another split bark body made. And this one is for Rune Heraldic split bark body and the granite shield. And it's right here in the, what is this? The ancient cavern, wherever the myth dragons are at. So just get that right there. And it's in. We got another one done. Nice. Well, I've gotten started on my farm runs. We're very close to a level. We also got 4 Hispori seeds, mostly from trees I already had planted. And in my downtime, I'm going to at least start here killing these Tsarkets right across. These are the slightly higher level ones. They're right across from where you need the fire cape to get in. You may have noticed I've had a master clue for a while. I'm only like 1 or 2 steps into it, but I need an Abi Maul now for the step. And I could have started trying to kill them with these guys out there before I had the fire cape, but even though it's the same drop rate in here, these guys also have a chance to drop Abi armor, although I think it's like 1 in 2,000 for any of the pieces, so it's not a super great chance either way, but still, hey, it is still a chance, so I wanted to wait until we could get these guys, because it would be better. Unless I get incredibly unlucky here, this should be a farming level. I think that guaranteed it. Yeah, 85 farming. So we can now finally get into the last level of the farm guild without boosting. And we can grow toadstools, which I have just one single seed in my bag right now. Oh, and 1875 total. Lots of stuff. Quick Hespori kill here. Still looking for that bottomless bucket. We've got tons and tons of seeds. No dice. This is probably the best possible outcome. This is almost 100% what I was hoping for. Obby plate body is the very first drop we get. That is super awesome. Like I said, this is kind of my budget fighter torso, for lack of a better term. So right here, right now, it gives us +3 melee strength. Is that how much does the torso give? So it actually has 1 less melee strength. Torso gives +4. This only gives +3, and it has slightly worse defense stats, which aren't a huge deal. But it's still very much an upgrade. It serves the exact same purpose as a fighter torso, although I think it would have been a little bit better because I'm pretty sure the torso is one of the ones where it's like you can store it individually. Oh, it was right here by the Obby armor itself. So yeah, all the penance things you could store individually. I don't know, who knows why they decided to do that. I guess too many people would complain. Too many UIMs would complain if they change that. But yeah, Obby armor, you need every single piece to take it out. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another piece. Not planning to. At some point, we'll just obviously buy them. I think the plate body is probably the most expensive anyway, so that's, again, best one to get. But we would be keeping this on us. Like, I'm cool devoting a slot to this. Oh, and unfortunately, there's no great way for me to track KC for this. I looked. I don't think there's any way to see it. Like in a Slayer log, you can't track it. And Rune Light isn't great because they don't always drop something. So I wouldn't get. I think I only have killed like 40 now, and it's been way more than that. Definitely not like. We're not even like probably. I'd be surprised if it's more than 200. But it's not something you can track easily, unfortunately. First attack level after the whip. There's 87. How much more? 400k to the next level. Another Hespori. What do we got? Nothing. My seeds are all used up at this point. We've got quite a nice stack of Renars and Toad Flax. I'll use those up at some point this episode. Have not gotten any other drops yet, and certainly not the mall from these guys. Again, not quite sure how many I've killed. I'd say we're getting pretty close to the 500 mark if we haven't already crossed it. So my plan is to keep doing these until I get at least one drop, and anything else, whatever it is, I'll stop. And then just how much Tokal I have left, I'll just try and get the rest. I did some calculations, and I think I have enough Chaos Runes right now to sell to get enough. I think you need like 70k or 65k. I'm going to have to finish the Corruption Diary real fast before I do it. But we'll just buy them all and go from there because I don't want to spend too much time on these guys. I guess this is technically better than the getting the cape because we need this for a master stash. But now I'm going to feel compelled to actually go and get this. It's not... Oh, I guess we need a D-Med. I don't know what's the easiest way to get one of those. You can even really actively try and go for one. I don't know. But yeah, I guess we'll just hold on to that for now because we also need the Brine Saber. So we'll just wait until we get a D-Med and then use that. Not that I'm looking forward to just having to have a bag space for that now. I don't know why I never finished this. The only task I have left is just to get seaweed 5 times. This is a great one where you can just pick it up and drop it. Even wonder... Oh, I guess I'd already gotten it like twice because you're supposed to do it 5 times. But hey, there we go. It's the Karamchi Easy Diary, and I'm just going to grab the rewards. I won't show it. The only thing that matters for us is we get the Karamchi gloves, which can give us better prices on Tukul. All right, and I think I've done my math perfectly right. We're 500k in the hole now, so hopefully we can actually get this Master Clue, although even then, there's not even a chance it'll be worth it. Well, I think Master Clues are generally okay, at least. Better than Elites. Oh, I've literally only completed 1 step. I thought I completed 2, but it's further than I have normally gotten. I think we have a good chance. All right, Mr. Fallow, this is what I did all this stuff for. What do we got for us next? All right, another Fallow. Most of these I think we can do, but I'm pretty sure the Arma Helm is like one of the big ones we can't. Any God Book, nice. We're gonna have to fight one of these mages here. Hopefully we can take him out. I never can remember. I've only ever done these on leagues before. I can never remember how difficult they are. Just gonna eat up just to be safe. There we go. Okay. Oof, and we got the dragon plate skirt, which of course I had before the wipe, but we still didn't have a dragon chain body. And I don't think I'm quite at the point where I can kill KQ normally. I still feel like I'm probably going to hold on to this one. I've spent too much stuff to drop it at this point. But yeah, that's not going to be getting out of the inventory anytime soon. And we're back at the Sepulchre. I did get the ring the last time I was here, which is really, really great because it stops you taking any damage from traps. So my main goal here is just agility levels. None of the other ones are super important, although I would like to get the grapple, just so I don't have to keep getting a myth grapple every single time I come here. And then the focus, potentially. And the rest are not even. This is just if you use Vampire Dust, not great for UIMs. That's if you build bridges. Don't think it's great for UIMs either. Yeah, so that's the plan, and then maybe someday get the Dark Acorn, but that's gonna probably not be until we unlock the final tier. Getting very close to a level, but we've got enough for our very first upgrade. We're gonna go ahead and grab the grapple, and you see I got the new collection log notification up there. So in addition to being able to see it in the chat, you get a little pop-up because I figure we don't get that frequently. But yeah, this will help us not fail the grapples as often. I was actually very, very tempted to maybe get the focus first for the enchanting one, because I was failing that a lot. I'm only using level 3 enchant, but this was a little bit more important, in my opinion. Going through here is going to be our first level, 78, I believe. Yeah. Oh, didn't get to see what we got from any of it. How fun. 100 more marks. We can now get the focus. Although I've upgraded to enchant Dragonstone, and that has been working pretty well for me. So hopefully now it'll be a given. We got quite the setup going now. This is a very lazy Hespori kill. I'm barely geared up. Oh, I got entangled right on the last thing. I'm not gonna die from that, am I? No, good. Are you gonna get anything? Come on, come on. Nope. This is going to be our last Hespori kill for a second. Hopefully we'll get something. You never know. Actually, you do know I never freaking get things from Hespori. Come on, roll the dice. Teak trees are okay, I guess. I decided to move over to this Apatol agility course because it's only slightly less XP than I was getting at the other course. What is it, like Polipovnich, however you say it. And you can also get, there's no marks or grades, which I don't really care about. I didn't even need marks for right now anyway. I don't want to start collecting amylase or anything. It's an extra spot. 79. That's why the whole reason I started talking. Oh, the first useful upgrade. We can use the vine climb over the vine to get into the jungle for clues, which is great because it takes forever to cut through that jungle. But yeah, so I've got 179 laps. I've already unlocked the first transformation for the monkey backpack, but I didn't bother grabbing it. I don't even really care. I want to get at least till 250, although I think it'll take us more than that to get to the next level. So we'll just see how far we can go with this little bit. And then once I get to 80, I'm going to go to Relica because that'll be better rates. Finishing up right here is going to be lap number 250, which means we get another evolution for the monkey on the backpack, which I'll actually go ahead and throw on right now, so we can actually see. So this is the default monkey. Actually, let me get rid of this. And then the Karumja one, which we unlocked at 100, is, oh wow, it goes in the collection log. I didn't know that. Well, it's actually gonna block being able to actually see it. But there's the Karumja one, which isn't terrible. And then we have the zombie one, which I actually really, really like the zombie one. I don't know what it is. I think it's neat. I like it. I like the colors. We are not quite gonna get it from this level right here. We're finishing the course, but we did. It lined up pretty perfectly. We just unlocked the maniacal monkey. You see that was lap number 501, and climbing up this tree, I think, is gonna get us 80 agility. Yeah, look at that. I've never done this, oh, get out of here, Evil Bob. I've never done this course. I'm pretty sure doing 1 lap is a requirement for the Elite Diary, which actually might be, oh, there's a lot of people here, might be the only thing we actually go ahead and do, because I would like to get on to something else. There's a whole lot of people here. I guess this is probably like but you get already at 90, so this is what most people are doing for a decent amount of XP. I would normally be doing this the next time I go to train agility, but it's time. It's actually Friday now. It's that time of the week to get the video made, and I haven't felt like I've done much this video, which has been true. I haven't played as much. I've had some stuff going on, but yeah, this is a pretty short course. Yeah, man, I won't complain. And this should be an Elite Diary. Yeah, look at that, cool stuff. So yeah, that's it with agility for now. Maybe I'll do like a lap or two while I figure out what I'm doing next, and then we'll be wrapping up. Well, as you can see in the chat box, I ended up doing a bit more agility than I said I would. I didn't want to just drop those. I had like 13 or 14 marks of grace. I didn't want to just drop them. So I figured I could actually go ahead and do this. Yeah, so it's 30 for a set of just normal graceful gloves. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these in the POH rather than starting a stack of MLAs, because I don't want to have that yet. I want to use the ones I have because I'll have to boost for them, and that could be kind of annoying. I figured this is like a semi-decent way to kind of store marks of grace, because you can store these pieces individually. Obviously, I won't be able to take it out until I have a full set, but you can sell them back, every single piece back, for 80% of its original value. So it's like 260, 280 for a full set, and you still get over 200 marks when you sell them all back. So we will eventually, at some point in the account, do that. I figured just a nice way to maybe break up agility training, so to just like hold on to hundreds of marks of grace at a time. So I got to thinking, and this whole point of this episode that already isn't super great content-wise was to get rid of spaces, and I've added quite a few things, including this obby shield, and I want to try and see if I can get rid of that. Now, the hardest part for that is going to be a D-med that I need for the stash unit, and there's not really a super easy way to go for one, at least immediately right now, like potentially barrows, but I don't want to do barrows until I have the trident, which is the plan. I don't really want to wait that long to try and do this. So I figured we might go visit an old friend of mine, Sracnus, and see if we can't maybe get lucky. It's like a 1 in 192 drop. It's a pre-roll though, so you get like, I don't know if that like changes things, but it's just figured we maybe try it and see if we get lucky. Also go back to the boss. I would love to get the pet or maybe even the jar someday, just because it's a special boss for me. So I'll send some of these and see how it goes. Well, this was a very, very fast one. I'm really hitting through them with the strength bonus, piety. I got a lot much better bonuses than I did the last time I did this boss. I think the whip helps a little bit too, even though it's not, the best thing against this. Grimy Dwarfleet to start off. So yeah, it's good to be back. Starting at 351 KC. That's a good number actually, 350 kills total beforehand. In an attempt to get rid of these 2 totem pieces I had, I'm trying to get the last piece so I can make them into one, and maybe even kill Skatiza right now, though we don't need that much inventory space, and I do like waiting until Black Demon tasks, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm killing Moss Giants. It's not necessarily the best way to get them, but I wanted to wait and see if we could get potentially Mossy Keys, because at some point we'll need to fight Bryophyta to get the Bryophyta Essence. We might need to fight Bryophyta a lot, so we'll see how many we can get before we get the last totem piece. Was just thinking about leaving, and we finally got it. Managed to get 5 Mossy Keys in the end, so I think that'll be my big epic end of this video. We'll do a bunch of Bryophyta kills. I've literally only done this once on Trailblazer League before, and I got the essence on my first KC, so hopefully we'll be just as lucky. This is going to be very easy, it seems like. Yeah, no problem at all, although we need a little bit of food. That's 2. Hey, there's 3 with no spawns this time. That's 4. 5. Can we get lucky with 6? Unfortunately not. And don't ask me why I did it. I juggled some of the beginner clues I got, although I always drop the Reldo or Charlie the Tramp steps. So we got a massive clue opening here. What do we got? Bang! 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 Hey, at least we got like something unique. We already have that, but still. What an opening. You can always count on beginner clues. That's going to do it for this episode. Very, very bit of a strange one. Like I said before, I didn't have as much time that I wanted to this week to play, and also just kind of like boring stuff going on. But it's nice. Our looting bag is definitely, we still have to score obviously, but things are looking a lot cleaner for sure. Next week is going to be another slow one, I know in advance, because the stuff I have coming up. So it's going to be combat focused. After the next episode, my goal is to stop training attack, and then we will go on to a 99 strength. So yeah, that's going to be it's going to be something. You can probably guess what it is, but hopefully I will see you then. Thank you all for watching.